Whew. Hey, happy Friday, everyone. Dave Wilson, Results Staffing. We'll be right back right after this video. Hey, it's Friday night. What else is better to do at work, right? Hey, tonight, real quick, I just wanted to talk about, I was trying to figure out what to talk about during tonight for the week, and it's been a hard week because, I've had a lot of people, say searching for a job is like a full-time job. And I say the same thing. Trying to find you a job is a full-time job. And I literally mean that in the same way. And I wrote a lot of the reasons down this week, and this is what I heard. There he is. Hey, Hector, how you doing? Oh, Hector, I remember you. Hey, Dave. Laid off myself yesterday. All right. Hey, I'm going to talk to you afterwards, Hector, all right? We'll talk to you afterwards. I wanted to talk to you about the reasons where people have said all week to me. And it gets to you sometimes because it's hard, and we're all in the same boat, and they don't know what to do. They don't. They call, and some of them are upset. They've said they've applied for every job. They get up in the morning. They hit Indeed, Career Builder, all of them, ZipRecruiter, they Glassdoor, and they apply for everything because they need something. Then they say they feel they're overqualified. They can't find work because they just feel there's nothing out there, right? Then they say there's some of them that won't give them a chance because they don't have enough experience. Then they feel sometimes it's their age. I hear it all the time, the age. You're too old, or, my wording's not the best all the time, but that's what it means. It's age discrimination. They feel if you're above 50 or 55, you should have a hard time. There are people complain, well, I'm a female, I'm a male. That's some of the stuff I heard this week. There's a gap in my work history. I'm just being so positive right now, ain't I? A family member lost a job, the significant other. Now the other one has to work while the one, your kids are at home. Family school. They took a job that they're embarrassed right now to tell anyone. They're working, but they don't want to tell. That one really hit me. No paid time off. They found a job that they really liked, and they found out there was no 401k, there's no benefits, but it just fit right, but they couldn't take it. The shifts, so some of these shifts that they put out there, I don't know what the hell they're thinking sometimes. I mean, some of these companies, let's go in, but I'm not going to go there, instead of just making a change right now, but we're going to get to that. No benefits, and it's just too far of a commute, no paid time off. And that's a lot of the negative things that I've heard. And then I always have to come back with a response. And that's a tough thing to do, because what have you done besides just apply for a job? What have you done? And I'm just being honest. What have you done besides just job search? That's it. Have you networked, right? Have you actually sat there and just tried going LinkedIn? And there's a lot of stuff on there. LinkedIn is really good. And then there's a lot of stuff that just belongs on Facebook. LinkedIn, I believe, should be just really back to the basics of sharing ideas and being so professional. That's what this board is for, is to propose new ideas. And it's like tonight, every night I sit down at 9 o'clock at night and I work on the candidates that I have for the video assessment screening. And I know I've talked about it before, but hear me out just 1 minute. And I can't be as more honest as I am right now. I'm not even worked up. But the reason that I like the video assessment screening, which is a video resume, is because it shows you, all right, not just the paper. I've said it over and over and over. Some people, I don't like video. Well, get used to it. I'm sitting in front of here looking at little dot. It's live. I don't even know what I'm going to say sometimes, but think about it. You've got too much experience. You can't put it all on the resume. It's 3 pages. You don't have to do that. I'm telling you. You know, with that video, I offer it for free. You know, you email me, get in touch with me, and I'll walk you through it. I will work with you in any state. You know, I'm in Pennsylvania, but you can do any state. It doesn't matter what state you're in. California, Nevada, doesn't matter. Utah. For a direct hire position, all you're doing is doing a video resume assessment. So think about it. The resume gets attached with it. We create the questions for the position because I don't know what every job is. When I get some of these job titles, I'm like, whoa, I better just Google that or you're going to have to help me. So you got to do some homework because we're only a couple people and it's hard to search for jobs. The same thing because we're going to the job boards. We go to LinkedIn. We got to find email addresses. You find email addresses and you got to do some of the homework because what you do is you got to provide us where do you want to work? Top 10, let's just say make a wish list of where you want to work. Don't assume, I'm going to tell you this right now, I see it because I do it every day. Don't assume that the companies aren't hiring just because they're not on the board. Don't stop that. I always use Coke and Pepsi as an example. They might not be posting that they're hiring, but they are. All right. There's a lot of reasons why they might not be bringing back some candidates. Hey, there's my friend. How you doing, Brian? It's been a long time, man. So they might not be hiring, but that's what you think. But they are. So with this resume, with Duncan now, I'm telling you that the testing, learning more on social media that I've learned this week, that I was able to find higher positions up. When I say that, my wording, again, it's not the best, but when you're talking like 100K, 3 figures, found out. Took 2 weeks to find one. I'm not sure if he's going to get the job or not, but I was glad that I finally, after 2 weeks, was able to find a person for that higher up job. Because the majority of the times when I did do the job or even the video assessment, some people are saying this is a scam. The one young lady, she was like, is this a joke? And I'm like, what do you mean joke? Well, that's why you have all those people, that are scamming, sending the emails. They're hiring companies, staffing companies that are no good. They're not even hiring, but they're getting fed into it when you have someone like that's really reputable trying to help them. She did. She was like, this is a joke, right? I was like, no, this is a serious job. So I put her through as an applicant. She did the video assessment. She's like, I say 50% qualified candidate. And I always like to send 50% because I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not giving at least half, or if you're not training someone, you're not offering it, you are going to lose. You are going to struggle. This next 2-3 months is going to be the worst thing you're ever going to see. Because I thought, listen, I always think I can find some people. And as the months are going on, it's getting harder. So you really, really, if I was you right now looking for a job, right? And I like how a couple of people did it. If you don't want to do a video resume or anything, right? Go on LinkedIn, you know how you do that little thing, looking for work, post your resume, right? Then do your top 10 companies, go to them on LinkedIn, right? Put in the comment section at Coca-Cola, at Pepsi, right? And then at a person's name. Look who works there. Who cares if they're in another state? Doesn't matter. Put all 15 or 20 of them. Who cares? What is the worst that's going to happen to you besides, my name was mentioned in the post. Let me see. Oh, look. Hey, Bob. You see what I mean? So you're putting yourself out there. Do a video like I'm doing right now and post it on LinkedIn. So trying to say, hey, my name is Dave. I'm searching for a job. I'm a production manager. I can handle this. I can do that. I'm really struggling right now. I'm really trying to look for a job to show a company that I can show them what I have, my skills. I've been let go. I've been furloughed. we all have those problems right now. And then the ones that are working, some of them have to be careful, because I've had experiences this week where I've reached out and I'm sorry, they're very, listen, we're just calling to help. You don't have to respond that way, because one day that's going to happen to you. And then you are going to be the one that's going to come and show ourselves, like a staffing company or a company, saying, wow, 15 years and I lost my job. And some people can relate to that. Listen, I was at a company for 8-9 years. Great company, just one bad boss. That's it. I would have stayed there probably. I love the company. I was there for a long time. It just took one bad boss. One, and he knows who he is. I'm over that tit for tat stuff. Maybe a little bit. But if it wasn't for one person, I'd still be at that company. But then again, if he didn't come, then I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And I feel better today leaving for one bad boss. But that's my story. So what do? I know a couple of people, like, right on here. Some people have lost their jobs, and you really, really, you have to reinvent yourself, because you go through that disappointment. Listen, my stomach every day, if I don't get a direct hire, if I don't find people work, if I don't work, I don't get paid. So if that's not enough incentive for you to reach out to me, listen, on the website right now, wow, we come a long way. One click apply, that's it. It's top notch now with the job boards. You go right on there and you click on it, one click. You don't have to put all your personal information. Your resume tells it all. Then you get a text video from me, right? Check that out. Then you get that. This way you've seen it. Then it's going to tell you to check your email. Then you're going to get the assessment to do the video. Then I'm going to go ahead and reach back out to you as soon as it's done. Then you're going to do your homework. You're going to sit there every week. Every week, you're going to send me top 5, 10 places you've applied at. What are the job titles, right? Where are they located? What company? And then also, you have to do some of the homework yourself. Find an email. It can be a personal email, because this can go anywhere. Find somebody's cell phone number. I can text this whole video screen to your cell phone. It doesn't matter. What do I have to lose? I'm the one sending it. If you've applied for it, if they call you and say, hey, they're interested in an interview, you know it didn't come through us, because we utilize the video resume screening process. And now the testing, let me tell you, if you really want to stand out, do some of these assessment tests now, because I could send you, if you want to do those personality tests. Brian, I know you know them. Brian's an expert at them. I won't go there, but he is. But, a lot of companies do that assessment. We can do that. We can attach it, do it, and all the results go with it. So on that note, everybody, I just wanted to tell you, really, take a serious look this weekend if you're looking for work, because, it's hard, it's upsetting, it's life-changing, and you have to make that adjustment. But the jobs are just not going to come to you. It's not. I have candidates all the time that they'll say, like for Brian, and oh yeah, I'm going to get around to it. Well, now that it's getting crunch time, now I get people saying, well, I'm ready. Well, you know what? Takes an average. I'm going to say, like, right now, it seems to be about a month or 2 months to find a job. That was like pre-COVID. Now you really got to do your homework, and I'm here for you. The interns that we have, that we're here to look for you for work. But if you don't help us, we can't help you. So on that note, everybody have a great weekend. Listen, I'll be putting a lot of great stuff out this weekend, a lot of good job openings at different companies that we're hiring for. So we'll talk to everybody soon. And Hector, I'll talk to you very shortly.